The video is Leila Nishmas of Shmuel Bach and Chaim Tzvidoy V'Gerev Shabbos. Parshas Pekudei has a fascinating midrash. One of the midrashim that is very perplexing. Moshe Rabbeinu is being challenged. What happened to the money? What happened to the 1,775 shkalim, silver shkalim, that were designated for the Mishkan? Now you can imagine. See that nothing happens. Nothing in Chadash Tachas Hashemesh. Leaders have to know you're in a leadership role, you're going to be challenged. You're going to be suspected. Moshe Rabbeinu is going to be suspected for pocketing some money. Anyway, the Midrash goes on to say that Moshe Rabbeinu forgot. He forgot about the hooks. This money was designated for the hooks to hold up the curtains from the outside. Forgot about it. Now, of course, there's such a deep message here. Moshe Rabbeinu, we're talking about Moshe Rabbeinu, Ava Nevim, the father of all prophets, forgets about the hooks. So there's a beautiful explanation from Moshe Wolfson, Shlita Shavafur Shalema. And I want to connect it to a special siyum that if you're in town in Muncie, Friday morning, if you get this early enough, I'm making a siyum. I have the schus to learn with Laser, my chavrusa. And we just finished Zloim. Seder Zloim is basically, it's a little bit unfamiliar to many people, but it's Yerushalmi. Yerushalmi, we only have the Talmud, the Gemara on Zloim, on the Mishnayos of Zloim, in the Yerushalmi, not the Bavli, and it's unique. It's a type of learning that is not what we're so familiar with. Yerushalmi in itself is quite different. It has a different neshama. And what I want to share with everyone and connect it to these hooks, the Vavim, is the Gemara says Masechah Shabbos quotes a pasuk when it comes to the 6 Sidrei Mishnah, the 6 orders of Mishnayos. It quotes a pasuk, V'haya emunas itecha. The faith, the emunah in times is going to be your strength, is going to be your salvation. Each word in that verse from Yeshaya Navi is used for a different tract, a different seder, a different order of Mishnayos. The first one, Vaya Emunah, is referring to Zraim. Is referring to the Yerushalmi that we're making a siyum on, which basically deals with seeds, plants, agriculture. It's absolutely fascinating. Trumas and Maislis. Why is that related to Emunah? Why is that faith? And there's a profound message here, I think, that really could hopefully give us all chizuk with one more concept that we're going to try to deal with for the next 2 weeks until we reach the climax, the highest point of Purim, which is Adolo Yada. Quite a strange command, and we just started discussing it this morning. And many times I get the shaila from husbands, should I drink, should I not drink? To drink or not to drink, that is the question. Right? Famous line. Because if the wife says don't drink, I'll give you 100 different explanations why you should not drink. But one has to understand what is even this command to drink until you don't know the difference between how. Basically, a person should be what they call wasted, plastered, whatever the term that they use, and be on the floor throwing up, whatever, or saying whatever they're saying, or singing whatever they're singing. What is this all about? So I would like to share with the following. Moshe Wolfson explains like this. He says the vavim, those hooks from the outside of the curtains, are the most important hooks. Are the most important part of the Mishkan in a way. Why? Because they hold up the curtains from the outside. However, these represent the neshamas, the souls, that Moshe Rabbeinu couldn't reach. They're the souls were called the neshamas and the fullers, and the neshamas of the last generation before Mashiach comes, so far, so deep, in a place of such darkness, like this generation, where it's so difficult. If there's a segula, and we believe in segulas, the world jumps. We all jump at any segula because it was so much suffering, so much use. I get phone calls, mamish yesterday, of emergencies, of people, chas v'shalom. I don't even want to say. It's painful just to think about how much tzaras people are diagnosed with this and diagnosed with that. It's challenging. There's so much darkness. We don't see miracles. It used to be you go to a Rebbe and he really was able to do miracles, and there's nothing against the Rebbes. This is our job. Right now we have to use so much emunah, vaya emunas itecha. So the last generation, as we see, Reb Chaim Kanievsky has a big hand in this, started learning Yerushalmi, and I'm encouraging everyone to learn Yerushalmi. It's fascinating. It completes so much of our learning in Shas. And Yerushalmi speaks about, yes, Zloim, agriculture. The Yechezkel Navi says, you want to know a sign the Mashiach's coming? Look at the land of Israel when it starts producing the incredible fruits and vegetables that it's supposed to produce. When a person puts seeds in the ground, it's based on Emunah. That's why Emunah is connected to Zroim. It says that one of the most amazing gematrias about the future is Talmud Yerushalmi. It says that the Rebbeinu Shem Tzion b'mishpat tipodeh v'shavea b'tzedakah. Tzion b'mishpat tipodeh is gematria Talmud Bavli. Tzion v'shavea b'tzedakah is Talmud Yerushalmi. And when the Briskov heard this, I think he was told by the Chaim Sonnenfeld, he said, this gematria, even though sometimes gematrias, you shake your head a little bit. This is so real. Because the Pasuk is saying that the Yeshuas are going to come when Talmud Yerushalmi and Bavli are going to start being learned to be completed. Those hooks are the neshamas of the last generation, and they need so much chizuk. You know what the biggest chizuk is? That at the end of the day, they're the ones that are holding up the curtains. Somehow, and I heard this from the name of Rucham Leibovitz, he said incredible, he said the Mashiach is not going to come from the previous generation necessarily. It could come from this generation. And what's amazing thing is that the Mashiach, the guy that's going to come, is going to be the one that's trying to learn the Rashba, and he can't understand the Rashba 1,000 years ago, but yet he's Mashiach. Why? Because somehow in this darkness, to survive, to be able to keep Torah mitzvahs, to be able to be a maimin, a believer, is incredible. And Hashem loves us so much and gives us so much credit that we could be Mashiach Tzidkeinu. That's the chizuk from this week's parsha. On a good Shabbos.